So the first thing that you do is you put your foundation on as you would normally, but what I'm going to do is underneath that there's this Liquid Glow Radiant Highlighting Cream, accents cheeks and brow bones, wear under or on top of makeup, by Primark. It just looks like this, picked up yesterday. And I thought that would be good to put underneath because at the end of the day all you're doing is trying to make your face as glowy as possible in those areas. I'm just going to put this on in the areas that you would normally put the highlighter on. And here. And the nose. And your chin. And here. And basically the only difference is instead of highlight and contour, as in highlight as in a lighter concealer, instead of that lighter look you're putting something shiny there instead. I'm using Rimmel's 25 Hour for this. I guess you can use any foundation. Never done this before so I don't 100% know what the rules are on your foundation choice. While I did my eyes I just did like a brown, a light brown in the crease, and then just put some natural false eyelashes on and a bit of mascara. That's about it really. Just wanted to keep it kind of natural because I don't know how this is going to look. I've never done it before. I could look like a huge disco ball or it could look really nice, so all I'm doing is copying the tutorial that I've seen online, which is by Nikki Tutorials. I also looked at a few on like Facebook and things, and there was an article about it on BuzzFeed maybe, so I've kind of educated myself on what it's all about. So general rules is instead of doing concealer you're just going to put shine there, so it's to be like, it's the kind of like dewy skin look but from like taken from like down here to up here, so it's just like an extreme version of dewy skin, I guess.
Places you want to highlight when you are strobing are middle of the forehead, tip of the nose, cupid's bow, chin, highest points of the cheekbones, underneath your contour, lid, inner corners, and brow bone.
The highlighter I'm going to use is Estee Lauder in Heatwave Illuminating Powder. It's a highlighter, it's just a gold coloured highlighter. Here. Cheekbones. I don't know how much to apply, but there we go. So cheekbones, middle of the nose, chin, Cupid's bow. I'll use a different brush for that. Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, under where you're going to put your contour, so here. Forehead, middle of the eyes, here. I feel very, very shiny. That's one thing to take away from this. What do I do? Do I blend it out or nose, cupid's bow, chin, under here, middle of the head, above the brows. Then after that, I've done that, I'm just going to add blusher, not bronzer, to give you a bit of a flush look, not particularly defined, just more kind of to give you a bit of colour on your cheeks, I think. So I'm just going to go here maybe. Okay. Okay, so I've quickly zoomed in to show you what it looks like close up. I think it makes your skin look healthier. I think people with oily skin, stay away from this thing, please. Okay, so I've done that now. This is what it ended up looking like. I do like the kind of shiny look, especially because my skin is naturally very dry. I do like the overall thing, and I probably will do this again. The only problem is I feel like if I go out with my face like this now, when it's hot outside, it's like 24 degrees today in the UK, I think I'm just gonna look really sweaty. Like, I feel like, especially if my makeup underneath starts getting shinier because of the heat, I feel like I'm just going to look like a sweaty mess, and this ain't going to be helping that. It's definitely, I think it kind of gives your face a more natural look, definitely more so than contouring. When you're contouring, it's very sharp lines, sharp edges, white here, dark here, very kind of Barbie doll contouring, whereas this I feel it's much more natural. This looks like I have a lot less makeup on than I do when I'm contouring, although it's probably the same amount. Another thing to say is that when these lights aren't here, I've just had a look in a mirror behind the lights where it's not as bright, it doesn't look as good. It just looks like I've put like gold eyeshadow here, 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 here and here, and you can see the more that it's product and not my actual skin. I think in pictures this will look really good as well because it's reflecting the light, which always looks good in pictures. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this first impressions video. If you want me to do a first impressions of any other particular product or trend or makeup style or whatever, then let me know, and I will see you next week. I've also started a new blog. I don't know if you know, I have my hannahleezero.blogspot.com, which is just kind of fashiony posts, and I've just started a twice as tall blog, which is me and my boyfriend. I'm 6 foot, he's 6'7", and it's aimed particularly at taller people, and it's going to be kind of men's and women's fashion, and then a bit of what we get up to in our lives, such as travel and food recipes and things like that. So go and check that out and subscribe to the blog if you can do that, and yeah, I will see you next week. Goodbye.